Welcome to FlagLore. Today we trace the epic and fascinating history of Canada's flags, from the royal banners of the French Empire to the creation of the world-famous maple leaf. In 1534, French explorer Jacques Cartier officially claims Canada for France. For over 2 centuries, the royal banner flies over the ever-growing colony of New France. French explorers pushed deep into the continent, eventually expanding this vast North American empire from the snowy shores of Quebec all the way down the Mississippi River to Louisiana. The global 7 Years' War completely alters history in 1763 as France cedes Canada to Great Britain. The 1707 British Union flag is raised over the territory. However, to maintain peace, the British passed the Quebec Act, importantly preserving the French language, civil law, and Catholic faith for the local population. Following the Act of Union in 1801, the modern Union Jack, now including the Cross of Ireland, is adopted across the British Empire. Under this powerful flag, Canadian militias and British troops successfully repel massive American invasions during the War of 1812, forging a unified and resilient national identity. With Confederation in 1867, the Dominion of Canada is officially born. The Canadian Red Ensign is flown informally across the country as the young nation rapidly expands its borders from coast to coast. In 1921, King George V formally grants Canada its own official royal arms, which are proudly added to the Red Ensign. This flag flies as Canada signs the Statute of Westminster, gaining full legislative autonomy, and represents the brave Canadian forces fighting valiantly throughout the devastating campaigns of the Second World War. A subtle but important update in 1957 changes the maple leaves on the coat of arms from green to red. This final version of the Red Ensign represents a prosperous Canada during the early years of the Cold War. In 1964, Prime Minister Lester B. Pearson sparks the Great Flag debate, determined to give Canada a unique national symbol. His proposed Pearson pennant faces fierce conservative opposition, who wish to keep the Red Ensign. This leads to the longest and most intense parliamentary debate in Canadian history, with thousands of designs submitted by the public. Finally, on February 15, 1965, the beloved maple leaf is officially raised on Parliament Hill. Designed by historian George Stanley, this bold, iconic, and distinctly Canadian flag proudly represents a fully sovereign, beautifully diverse, and modern nation, recognized and respected all around the world today. And that completes the incredible history of the Canadian flag. Which country should we cover next? Let me know in the comments and subscribe.